Do you have to look that way?
Yeah, we can kind of,
okay.
we can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name's Elaine Crombie.
Yes.
And you are?
I am Uncle Eddie, a.k.a. Very, Very, Very Black, Naiger. Uncle Eddie Peters here from Zenadth Kes, formerly known as Torres Strait Islanders.
So Zenadth Kes, is that the traditional?
That's the name was given to the islands by elders from different island group, and they were talking about changing the name to a traditional name, and now we use Zenadth Kes now as a traditional name for the groups of islands.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're just here tonight. I'm from the Collective Production Haus in South Australia, and I'm here talking with Uncle Eddie Peters, and we are having a yarn about the AILAN ROOTZ Festival. And so, Uncle Eddie, just tell us about your vision for this festival. How long has it been in the making?
Well, I had idea about 8-10 years ago about doing something for our community, the Zenadth Kes community, and something also to do with Dhawdhay. So I had a plan to have an AILAN ROOTZ Festival celebrating Dhawdhay, and I had that plan about 8 years ago to do that. Yeah.
Okay, and so what's your vision for the day?
Well, my vision is to for our non-First Nation people to come and learn about Torres Strait or Zenadth Kes culture, because down here, you may be heard about the name Torres Strait Islands, but you never experienced.
It's a long way.
Yeah, it's a long way to go up and learn about Torres or Zenadth Kes culture, and so my plan aim was to bring our culture down to South Australia, so that South Australian community and also the local Ghana community here to learn more about Zenadth Kes culture.
And also you talked about, so we've just had a little yarn about what this AILAN ROOTZ Festival is going to look like, and you were also talking about Uncle Eddie Koiki Mabo and his life's work. Are you going to be, you're wanting to shine a light on that as well?
Yeah, I want to, have his name to be heard again, because over the last few years or maybe more, we never done something to celebrate his achievement when he went to the High Court. So for us now, it's about time that we are doing something to celebrate his achievement here.
Yeah, definitely, because I think that his achievement has definitely opened the doors for First Nations people in this country. Like, his achievement definitely set in motion self-determination for our First Nations mob across the country.
Yeah.
And so definitely to highlight that for our first AILAN ROOTZ Festival. Yeah, that'll be a great thing. So I reckon, like, oh, sorry, not I reckon. Yeah, so what do you think the day will look like? You want music?
Well, I want music, dancing. We're gonna get dancers from back home, plus
Awesome.
musician as well, and plus our local Aboriginal mob down here will participate in that celebration as well.
Yeah, because you've been a part of the music scene down here for the time that you've been down here.
Yeah, really.
You involved in Chasm as well? You was there, Chasm?
Yep, I came down mainly to study music at Chasm which means Center for Aboriginal Study in Music.
At the Adelaide Uni?
At Adelaide Uni, yep.
I went, I was a student there.
She was a student, I was the lecturer.
Yes! And Uncle Jensen teaching us there now, Tabanaba.
Yeah. So I came down to Adelaide mainly to study music, but I decided to live here. And so I've been here, I think 36 years in Adelaide.
Yeah.
So
I think this is going to be deadly to share your culture with people that you've known for the last 30, 35 years.
Yeah.
And also, you'll have your mates come in and perform as well.
Yeah. All the musicians I've been playing with or to get to know them, and it's good them to come and perform and and tell about their journey as well as a songwriter, and they come and tell their stories through music, and which is good,
And I think definitely hearing, also having in conversation, have some people come along in conversation as well, like yourself included. I think that people would be really interested not only to listen to little vox pops like this, but definitely on the day listen to yourself and other Zenadth Kes leaders in this community that that live here as well, just to hear about what their experience, if they knew Grandfather Koiki or what his work also means to them and to yourself.
Yeah, because when he decided to go to that court case, because one of the lecturers tell him that the land that your grandfather owned is a crown land, and that's where he got started and start getting to research why this land is a crown land, or why my land is a crown land. So he do a lot of research and then and he went through the High Court, and then he found out that Captain James Cook wrote down on his journal and saying that Australia terra nullius.
He's a liar.
So he proved that in the High Court, that Captain Cook lied to the king and to his people.
Yeah, he sent a lie back. That's terrible, James.
Yeah. So that's why he got started, and so he proved that on the High Court.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really important. It's such a great thing to celebrate.
Yeah.
And to you're celebrating that. I think it's such a great thing to celebrate. Like, you're celebrating Uncle Eddie Marbo's life's work, and also sharing your culture with the people of the Kaurna Plains and surrounds, for sure.
Yeah, and we must not forget the other plaintiff as well, who supported him, through that court case.
Yes.
And that, helped him to have that victory, and so to celebrate this is sort of like, I finally yes, something is happening, and I want that to be continued. Even the next generation come through, they will take on that, doing that event to remind people and their kids and their grandkids, and always talk about Mabo. And now we have the King's birthday not long ago, which is a public holiday. So why can't we have a Mabo Day as a public holiday?
Yes. Yes. Well, you could definitely talk about that in conversation, because I reckon there'll be people in the audience that will be rocking up just to listen to you guys talk. So you can definitely push that.
Or put a petition out.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe we start the petition at the festival.
And continue on, and because the King and the Queen don't come visit us. Yeah. They'll stay in England and visit other places,
They're so far away.
Yeah, they don't come here, so we can have Mabo Day as a public holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
Not the king's birthday, you know.
So we probably need some funding. What do you think, Uncle Eddie?
Yeah, we need some funding for getting this event going. And so if you know anyone who would like to put some money or sponsor, that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
But, we want this to keep on going.
I think it's really important.
Yeah.
It is really important.
Yeah.
Watch this, do it's coming, watch this space, and now the ball's rolling.
Yep.
Yeah. But also I'd like to mention July 1 coming up as well. Part of our other events. That's when the missionaries first arrived on Dhawdhay Island.
On July 1?
On July 1st,
right.
1871,
Okay.
So we celebrate that too as well in the islands.
Yeah. What is that? What do you call that?
July 1.
What day? No, but what day? What's the celebration?
For the coming of the light.
Yes, coming
of the light. And so we might include that celebration as well into the one. So 2 celebrations.
So we'll bring the
event.
light down from the Torres Strait Islands down to here. We'll bring the light from Zenadth Kes from there down to here, Adelaide.
And you will see, be exciting with all the dances, not only from Zenadth Kes, but also local artists, dancers. We're going to have everything set up.
Yeah.
Even art, or if you want to have a yarn, talk to us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
there'll be food there.
There'll be food.
Hey, we can do cup Murray or what?
I reckon,
we got to ask Leanne. Can we dig a hole and do a ground oven, please?
A ground oven, that'll be awesome. And but so
make sop. What else?
I got the island book ingredients.
Yum.
Yep, I got that around, so we can do that.
We make the and
sop,
yes.
Curry, coconut curry.
Namas,
belacan chicken.
Oh my gosh. When is this going to be? When are we going to?
So I can get someone to do it.
And, maybe we have to have a taste test first.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do like a
Noni Barrow to come.
Yes.
So Noni, come to our event. We're going to call you up.
Yeah, Noni, can you come please
and
make the? Yeah, she got this nice golden syrup butter that you put on the damper. Because I went there to that Mabu. Yeah. And she had the nice, lovely damper with the.
So we can have 2 kapmori, one for the lamb and other sub chicken, and then one for the damper. Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna might have 2 kapmori. Yeah.
Please give us money.
Yeah. So please,
send Uncle Eddie's. This is the idea of this Island Roots Festival comes from Uncle Eddie. It is Uncle Eddie's love letter to the Kaurna Plains. For the last 30 years he has lived on this land, and he's going to bring his culture and his home to you.
Yep.
You reckon?
Yeah. Okay. Yabu.